is TFNN, the Tiger Financial News Network. TFNN Headline News Update.
Good morning, everyone. Basil Chapman here on this Monday, the 10th of February, 10 o'clock Tiger Financial News Network market update. Dow's up 131. Let me just see. McDonald's was instrumental in giving it that push. Oh, look at that move in McDonald's, up almost 5%, up 14 at 308. Okay, let's get back to our story. So the Dow is up quite nicely at up 136. I'd drawn this pattern that went to that fourth highest peak D. That's where you've got to be a little cautious. And we are starting to arch over, but it's also, I typed in over the weekend, I said, in fact, for subscribers to my opening call, my hour-and-a-half long video on Friday, which was a market overview, plus looking at all the different positions we have and what we want to add, I typed in news because this is an extremely news-related market. So with that said, let's go to the S&P and you'll see what we're talking about here. The S&P is up 28 at 6,054. It's a slightly different chart formation in the daily chart. Weekly chart is still pretty good. But a lot has to happen to get to the 6108 area. It's at 6,057 right now. QQQ is actually a little bit stronger today. QQQ is up 5.46 at 528. That's the this is the Index 100. The IWM looked earlier like it was going to do very well. Now it's just only up 13 cents. Now, the whole thing, I'll talk about this when I come back for the Target Technicians Hour. Are we going to see that we have to start seeing a rotation into other areas if we're going to maintain this upward movement? Otherwise, we're going to have a very choppy February into March. That's what I'm looking at. So we've got the, let's go to the gold. Gold has been spectacular again today, up 42, all-time high, 29.29. That's why we've just maintained that physical gold. We just want to keep that. It's doing very nicely. But the dollar is also rallying. So the dollar is up 24 ticks. Look at crude oil. Crude oil suddenly picking up a little bit of strength. It's up 96 cents, 71.96, hitting the 200-period moving average and bouncing off that. Bonds. That's what we need to look at. Bonds went to a leg after in the daily charts at 115.23 30 seconds. It's only up 6.30 seconds, but at least the yields are a little bit lower. I'll be back for the Target Conditions Hour. We've got a ton to talk about: steel, aluminum, etc. I'll be right back.